Hello again. Welcome back. Like I mentioned before, life is good here at Control 20 and I'm always impressed at how safe the Walbec workers are. There is always a lot going on around the plant, so the workers need to stay engaged in the daily huddles and be aware of potential hazards. Because of all of the dump trucks, equipment, and other vehicles moving around, traffic control is always a concern because we need to keep the route clear for the plant feed loader to get the material to the bins. The plant site has constant moving going on somewhere, so it's important to be aware of your surroundings at all times. Along with that, you have all of the slip, trip, and fall hazards to avoid when you're walking around the plant. The crew here does a great job at keeping the walking areas safe and clean. The workers are often climbing ladders, they're moving up and down stairs, and getting on and off equipment, and that can mean trouble if they're not careful. You probably noticed all of the moving machine parts around the plant as well. Making sure the rotating parts are guarded is a big deal around here. When the crew does have to work on a machine, they need to make sure that they lock out all of the energy sources for it. You know, like the electrical power, air pressure, gas, suspended loads, and other kinds of stored energy. Working around the plant can be hard work too. The crew has to make sure they use proper lifting techniques when lifting heavy tools, parts, and samples to avoid muscle strains. The safety of every Walbec employee at the asphalt plant really depends on them staying focused on doing things the right way. As the days went on, several of my friends were being selected for mixes. Some went to big projects on local interstates and some to smaller local jobs. I was still waiting to be selected until a very special community park came along. This park was being completely reconfigured. It was previously a basketball court and the court was deteriorated and hardly ever used by the public. The area to the west of the court was a low grass area and it would hold water. The project was to remove the old basketball court, reconfigure the layout to make the grass area drain correctly. Finally, they built 3 pickleball courts. It's a very popular pastime with these human friends. The final product will also include a nice grass picnic area for families to gather. I can't imagine being selected for a better project. I'm so proud to be a part of a park that will make a lot of people happy. After years and years of fun, smiles, laughter, picnics, and celebrations of all sizes, my park needed another rehabilitation, and it was time for me to be milled and recycled back to where I came from. So back to the milling pile I went. It's the circle of life, people. And I was thrilled to return to Control 20, but man, did it change. Once again, I made new friends. I learned new things, and I waited until I was chosen for a new mix. I hope you enjoyed my story and also learned a little along the way.